get started. So Spinclusion is 2 words. Spin, which you're going to find out about later, and the word inclusion, which is a big word. How many of you think you know what the word inclusion means? Hands up if you know what that word means. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. What do you think it means?
Including everyone.
Excellent. Including everyone. What do you think it means?
I know what it means.
Okay. What does it mean?
It means so you include everyone means that let everyone join.
Excellent. Let everyone join. Fantastic. Okay, Jenna, would you like to turn our definition over? No, the definition. Thank you. Okay, so this is our definition of what inclusion means to us. Okay, perfect. Can everybody see that? Yeah? Okay. So who would like to read our first definition? Jenna, can you point to it? Okay, who'd like to read that? Okay, number 4 in the back.
Everyone gets to take part in games, activities, your classroom or group.
Excellent. So everyone gets to take part in your games, your activities, your classroom or group, right? If somebody comes up to us and says, "Can I join you?" What do we say?
Yeah.
Exactly. So that is inclusion, right? Including everyone. Okay, second definition. Who would like to read that? Yes, how about you?
We accept the differences because this makes us who we are.
Excellent. We accept our differences because this makes us who we are. We're going to be talking more about that in a minute. And our last one, yes?
We will welcome each other.
Excellent. So everybody is welcome, right? Not just our friends, but everyone is welcome. Okay, so in our game we have 3 challenges. And this is what we'd like you to be thinking about as we play Spinclusion. And we've actually left a copy of the challenges with your teacher so that even after we're gone, you can still be thinking about these things. Okay, so who would like to read our first challenge? Yes, number 1.
We want to differences as being good.
Excellent. So there's that word again, right? Differences. We're going to talk more about that in a minute. Okay, second challenge. Who would like to read that? Yes, number 1.
What people can do, not what they can't do.
Excellent. So we want you to think about the things that people can do and not worry so much about the things that people can't do. Okay, and our last challenge, yes, in the back, number 2. People's feelings. And that's probably our most important challenge. So before you say something, you should think to yourself, how will that person feel if I say that? Or before you do something, you should think to yourself, how will that person feel if I do that? Okay, most important challenge, people's feelings. And then the last thing, our last poster is our ground rules. So I'm just going to read that really quickly. And every game has rules, right? And these are ours. So our most important rule is be respectful. No put downs. Okay? So that means when somebody's giving an answer, it means we listen, right? We pay attention. And if we don't agree with something that somebody is saying, we're still respectful, right? Okay, 1 person speaks at a time. Every team is going to get a turn. Individual or team answers are allowed in our game. And there are no wrong answers in this game as long as you're thinking about our 3 challenges. Okay, and a penalty can be given to a team if the ground rules are broken. So sometimes we'll go into a classroom and there will be a team that keeps breaking the rules. And it's usually this one. Either 1 person speaks at a time or not being respectful. And if a team keeps breaking the rules, we can take 50 points away from your team. Okay, so we don't want to have to do that. Does everybody understand? Pardon?
It's a fun game.
It is a fun game. We're almost there. We're just doing the introduction. So does everybody understand the ground rules?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Do you have a question?
Do you start off with points?
You start off with 0. We're going to get to that in a minute, okay? But in this game, you're going to be earning points because you're going to be giving us answers about inclusion.
Okay.
Okay? All right, great question. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about our first challenge. Can we read that one together? PowerPoint, Jenna? So, everybody, differences as
being good.
Excellent. Let's try that again. Differences
as being good.
Excellent. So we want to think about differences in a positive way. So what are some of the things that make us different? What makes us different? Yeah, the color of our skin makes us different. What else makes us different?
The color of our hair.
Yeah, our hair.
Voices.
Our voices. Excellent.
Almost.
Okay, can you think of one thing in particular?
So, for example, your hair and your hair are different.
Right, so my hair is light and curly, and Jenna's hair is darker and straight. So that makes us different. What else makes us different? What about, yeah?
What we like to wear.
Excellent. So,
And if someone breaks a leg in their wheelchair and someone isn't, don't laugh about it.
okay, so,
Make them feel bad.
yeah, excellent. So the things so you said that,
The disabilities that they have.
so some of us have a disability and some of us don't, right? Some of us are good at some things and some of us are good at other things. Are we all good at math?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I know I'm not good at math. Are we all good at sports?
Yes.
So some of us are good at sports, some of us are not, right? Okay, so think about something that makes you different. Okay, it could be something that you like, something that you're good at, maybe a language that you speak or a country that you were born in. Okay, think about something that makes you different. So something that makes me different is that I really like to paint. Okay, Jenna, what makes you different?
What makes me different is because I have Down syndrome.
Okay, so that makes Jenna different. Let's ask your teacher, not to put her on the spot, but
Yes.
what makes you different?
What makes me different is that I have a pet bird.
Okay, so the pets that we have, that makes us different as well, right? Okay, so who can tell me what makes them different?
And if you're bigger or smaller.
Okay, but what makes you different? Tell me what's different about you.
What your favorite thing is?
What is your favorite thing?
Halloween.
Halloween? Okay, so he likes Halloween, that makes him different. What makes you different?
Okay, cool.
Make for some good footage.
Okay, but what makes you different? Are you allergic to animals with fur too? No? So that makes you different from your mom, right? Okay, what makes you different?
Well, I have a hard time.
In the mornings, you're not a morning person? Okay, so that makes you different. What makes you different? You play hockey, okay, good. What makes you different?
I play boxing.
Boxing, okay. So what would the world be like if we were all the same? Imagine if we all looked the same, dressed the same, lived in the same kind of house or apartment, were good at the same things, knew the same things. What would the world be like? Okay, so we wouldn't know who was who. What else?
Well, if you're playing a sport, well then you wouldn't then everyone would know what they're gonna do next,
Okay.
and it wouldn't be really fun.
Because they would all know the same things, right? If we were all the same. Would it be interesting or would it be boring? So
Interesting.
boring, right? So we want to think about differences in a special way, right? It's our differences that make us unique. So we want to celebrate our differences and think of them as being good. Okay.
What about twins and triplets?
What about twins and triplets?
Yeah.
Are they all exactly the same?
No.
So they have differences too, right? We all have lots of things in common, right? We all have lots of things that are the same about us, but it's our differences that make us special. Okay?